fellow crafters and paper artisans, it's Chandra with StockednStuffed. I am here for Paper Dolls for Poet 2026. We are a group of collaborators that are using our dies, paper doll dies, animal dies, or any die that has a lot of pieces to it to accomplish the project that we're working on. And I have been using dies in my stash, a new die that I bought, and today I'm going to be using an SVG because I've done paper dolls for Poet the last few years and I have not been buying dies as much. So I had been hoarding this SVG because I said I was going to make it, but then when I looked at it, I thought it was maybe a little daunting. It is Simply Crafty SVG's Gnome All Occasion Treat Box Set. In my mind, I'm just going to make all 12 of them and I'm going to gift them to a friend of mine and you know, make sure that she has candy for each season to put in her box. So I tried to see if they actually all matched a month, and they actually didn't. There was pretty much, they kind of mix between months and seasons, but then there's like a birthday one, or well, it's a present, so it could be December, but there's a stocking for December, so I called it the birthday. Then there's one that's coffee, which, you know, could be winter or anytime. So what I decided to do is a back to school one. So I used September, and then I altered one, and I'll show you what I did. So the first one is this back to school one. I used the apple, and I had this apple paper, and oh, I should have brought the pad to the table. It is a it was one of those Michael's Craftsmiths that I got like on clearance for $3, and it just had some various papers that I thought I could use, and I do a lot of back to school stuff, so I did the apples, and this one had a lot of apples in it. I liked because they were smaller. I did the apples all the way around on all parts that needed printed paper. I did not so the box does sit like that and has plenty good room in it. I did not put them all together because I'm going to take them to Michigan and I need them flat until I'm ready to gift them to her. And I'm gonna probably do this for all of them and gift her one that's put together so she'll see how to put it together. And so I just put tear tape on it, and I just used a little bit of removable just to show you today. So there we go. And if I go back and look at my scraps, I might have, because I do like to finish it, but she won't be able to do that if I do that, so I'll just leave it like it is. All right, so there's the first one. And then the second one, I decided, I had this Michigan paper that I bought a while back when I didn't want to cut into it. And now I don't live in Michigan anymore. So I decided to use Michigan on this one. And so there's a piece of paper in there that's this Michigan cherry, and the shape of the state with the cherries. And so I made my own cherries. Well, I had a SVG. In hindsight, I should have made it a little bit smaller. I had to already take it down, but I should have made it even smaller. But I needed the gnome's hands, but I probably still could have gone smaller to do that, because now these cherries are big as an apple. And then this is what I said to myself. Well, a gnome isn't real, so a giant cherry cannot be real too. So it works. Anyway, so the back side of this paper is these little states of Michigan. So I did those so that they would be the side of the box. And that's why I chose green. And I used my double-sided green that has like dark green and light green, so that this paper would match both the the darker green here on the cherry side and the lighter green that's here on the state. So I try to give a little intention to things. And so there's our box. And there's my, and this did have lots of pieces because this gnome is layered 3 times, because you have the body, the beard, the hat, the fur, the fruit, all of that. So I counted this as a paper doll. All right, thanks for watching. Check out the other collaborators. I'll see you next Saturday.